Hello and welcome to D&D with High School Students, Season 4. I am at the table once again with the Medusas. And for those of you just joining the show, I don't know why that would happen after 4 seasons, but let's say this is your first episode ever, we'll do introductions. So, to my left, I have Jordan and Jennie. Say who you are and what you're playing.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm playing Areia, and she is a Goliath war cleric.
I'm Jennie. I'm Capella, and she's an ASMR Cavalier fighter.
Not a tiefling.
No.
All right, and then on the right side, starting with DJ.
I'm DJ, and I'm playing as Bullstrong. He's a Goliath barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Magnus, and he is a wood elf rogue arcane trickster.
I'm Andria, and I'm playing Amity, and he's a tiefling warlock.
Yes. Now, you guys may remember, this is not quite a perfect terrain recreation, but you had tracked a sneaky little red baby thief, not quite baby actually, more like toddler-sized, red demon thief who had stolen the tier and had successfully defeated him where his small toddler demonish corpse fell to the rocks. You recovered the tier, and as you were discussing and investigating further, you heard a terrifying screech from the skies above, preparing for the incoming doom that was this flying, much larger red demonoid kind of thing, which then shot a fireball at your group, devastating many of you, although I believe some of you skated away with minimal damage. Who was the minimal damage? Yeah. So you guys made saves? Yeah, so
Yes.
You still took some heat. Who was holding the tier? You were?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to have to retcon something.
Okay.
And that is because I wasn't really truly aware of who was holding it.
Okay.
So when the fireball exploded, you not only made your save, but you took no damage.
What?
Because I'm holding the tier, baby. Okay.
Okay, now we have to roll initiative to see who gets to attack next. After that wondrous surprise round of devastation and pain,
Natural
it's
20.
time to track the initiative.
Oh no.
Okay, so I will count down. Anybody have above 20? What do you have?
22.
22. Good lord. Okay. 19. Or 20. 19. 18?
Me, 18.
17, 16, 15.
15.
14, 13, 12. It. 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What'd you get?
3.
Wow. That is awesome. All right,
Look at
so as it's swooping down, Jennie, you see that it's not like pulling up. It seems to be swooping in. So you're cognizant of this path of movement, and it gets to about 30 feet above swooping range, and it's your turn.
All right.
I'm not going to sit here and hold it. So just imagine that it's there. It's up there.
All right. I want to take my 2 more shots with the longbow.
Okay. Fire away.
It's 9.
Total?
Plus what?
9 plus 5.
14 total? Miss.
Right, attack one more time.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right. So then my attack is D8. 3 plus 2.
Total?
5 total. Yep.
And is
5.
Is healing potion a bonus action?
Don't know.
Is taking a healing potion a bonus action or an action?
Well, I don't know. Here, while we're debating that, who's next? You?
Yes.
Okay. Go get a player's handbook and go look that up. All right, you.
Okay.
Oh, I have one right here.
We have
yeah.
like 3.
Yep.
Thanks to the fans. All right, so you.
Okay. so a little bit of a change of plans. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna take the tier and I'm gonna give it to Magnus.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, run, and then
So you turn and give it to Magnus.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then what is that, like bonus action, action?
That's just your
What did you
move
say?
and a
Okay.
bonus action.
And a
we'll
bonus
say.
action?
So you can still get your
Okay.
full action.
So for action, I'm
Magnus was
gonna-
like 10 feet away from
Okay, I'm gonna cast blindness at 2nd level on it.
What's the save on that versus
Let me look.
what's your
Oh, my thing?
your spell save DC?
14, and it's a
Oh.
Constitution.
Nope.
No? Yes! Okay, so it's blind now.
Okay. Well, that's painful. All right, you're up. What does Magnus, in fact, do? Having just been handed the tier.
I don't like the idea of running. But I'll do
Well,
it
for what it's
anyway.
worth, you see that the flight path seems to be this thing is going towards the big guy. It's not
Oh,
like.
okay.
Now, that might be changed by the sudden onset of blindness. However, this is where it was actually going, in that direction.
Well, I mean, you
So,
don't have to run, but you don't have like any way of resisting against fire, so.
Well, what's the range of my short bow?
she does now.
Yeah, she does now.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Although you didn't tell her that.
Oh, well, you'll
I'll let
find
you
out.
make an insight roll.
All right. That's 30. 9.
So, it doesn't occur to you at all that everybody else is like minorly singed and or like actually burned. That when Areia handed you the tier, it didn't really occur to you that she was not affected at all. But you have the tier, so
Okay, so what's the range that I can go with my short bow without having?
you are in range. I think it's 60 feet or 80 feet, and that's definitely within range. So,
Then-
I mean, it's up here, but just diagonally speaking, it's like maybe 40 feet away. So,
I mean, she said run, so I'm gonna trust her. I'm gonna run as far as I can. That's in range for my short bow.
you can shoot, then run.
I'll
I
do
don't know
that.
if you knew that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, it takes an action, by
All
the
right.
way.
Well, that's. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's 26.
That's definitely a hit. Roll your damage.
That is 10 damage.
Well done.
And then I'm gonna sprint as far as I can.
So take a pencil length, and that's your 30 feet.
Awesome.
All right. Up next is the thing. Having recently been blinded, the thing is going to try to fly up without crashing. And will do so at disadvantage, which it fails. It crashes onto the ground, sustaining 3 more damage.
So all of your attacks against it, by the way, have advantage. And if it attacks you, it has disadvantage. 'cause it can't
DJ, conveniently, a red, I would describe this as a red young adult sized demon creature. Kind of looks like the red toddler, but more muscular, obviously taller, bigger wingspan, nasty claws and fangs, has crash landed right in front of you and is just flailing on the ground, screeching. What do you do?
So, I'm gonna get real angry.
Yeah, like
And-
rage angry?
Yeah, like rage angry.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a mighty chop with
Mhm.
the great axe.
Okay.
And so that.
Add in your bonuses for the rage.
So
And you
it's
have-
gonna be plus
What if
2.
every time he raged, it just kicked on like a Rage Against the Machine song?
A D12.
Well, so you roll a d20 to hit it, I think. But you have advantage, so you roll it twice to
Roll
the
it
higher
twice.
number.
That's a 16.
That's a hit.
And, I mean, does it matter then?
Yeah, 20.
In case you roll a natural 20.
No. Okay.
Always roll,
All right.
because you never know.
Okay.
All right.
1d12 plus 3 slash, and then the attack bonus. Is
That's your
plus
total
6.
with the rage extra damage?
No, the that's going to add 2 damage.
Okay.
The attack bonus is plus 6, and then I got 1 plus 3.
So what's the total?
That's
Damage.
going to be 1 plus 3 is 5, plus 6.
Plus 6 is 10. So 10 total. Okay. And then your second attack?
Do I have to roll the hit for that as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get advantage. So take the higher of the two.
Okay, 13.
Okay. 13 total.
13 plus
Always tell me the total
13 plus.
It says on your sheet where like your
on your
thing is.
greatsword.
It'll
Point
say
to it.
attack.
No, yeah,
bonus.
okay. So that was just for the hitting, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 12 is a 10 plus 6, and then the right next to it, it says plus 3 splashing for the greatsword or great axe.
Okay. So it has taken a significant amount of pain. You've cut deep into its flesh, and now it's even more aggravated, and it's whipping around and flailing, trying to like figure out up from down. And then it is your turn.
I'll do a Eldritch Blast.
Excellent. Blast away with your d20.
Oh, that one. Oh, 5.
No,
Oh,
roll
this
your
one.
d20 to hit.
10
You have
plus
advantage.
18.
Roll with advantage. So that would be a hit, but let's just see if you roll a match. No. All right, so 18 to hit. All right, roll your damage. D10.
Oh, 9.
Yikes. Okay. Top of the order. Jenny, just
Kill it.
feet away from you is this creature. Now you could take a step back and just blast it with 2 more arrows. Or you can.
But it is on the ground, so the first thing I want to do is use my second win, which is a bonus action, to gain D10 plus 6. So, see, 12 points back.
Yes.
And then I just want to approach and attack it with my longsword.
Okay.
That's still advantage?
Yeah.
Since he's blind? Because he's prone and blind. 21 or
Natural
natural
20.
20.
All right, cook that damage up. So that's an automatic 8 for your longsword, plus another roll of your 8, and then your damage bonus.
7. That's 15.
You rolled a 7?
Yes.
Wow, so 15 plus what's your damage?
Damage is plus 3 for longsword.
Wow.
And well, also if there's not.
It screams in agony as a spurt of blood emanates from its shoulder where you just gouged it. All right, second attack.
Right. 12.
That would be a miss, or
Natural 20 again.
again.
Oh my Jesus.
It's, I mean, go ahead and roll the d8, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
You're
So it's
you're
8 plus another
slaughtering
D8.
everything with d20s.
No. Yes. No. By the 12.
I lost it.
That's a 10.
Oh, that's a 10. So
Where did it go?
It's right
Next,
next.
yeah.
I'm done.
God, that is extreme.
All right.
That's what we get.
2 plus. And actually, I have my dueling feat, so since I don't have another weapon in my other hand.
It's 2 more. So
Yeah,
13, 15. Yep. It is toast.
Yeah.
So you swipe down, gouge at it, and then you spin around and then just jam down, and it stops screeching and slumps down. Your sword's stuck in its chest cavity right now.
Oh, gross.
Make a dex save.
That's not good.
DJ, make a dex save.
17.
Mm-hmm.
And mine's 16.
16 and 17. Okay, not bad. You guys only take 6 damage instead of 12. As it explodes, so like as you're pulling your sword out, you see like this steam and like the skin bubbling, and you're like, jump! And you jump back just in time as this thing goes boom! And it's not just gore and blood and body parts that explode, there's fire that happens when it explodes. So the area around is just covered with gore. everybody's covered in like guts and blood, except you, because you're like 30 feet away. But all the rest of you guys are just meaty covered. And you're just full of rage anyway, right now.
Yay, teamwork. We
What
didn't have
happened
to
to
run.
I wanted that skull.
Magnus has the.
No, the servants. Were they like nearby? Did they get?
Oh yeah, what happened to
Yeah,
the little
they're
servants that
probably
were
still-
following him?
Alright, do you want to come back over?
Just
Yeah.
about that time, you guys hear like there's a group of like 3 or 4 like commoner servants who are. I'm gonna pass you some minis to represent the commoner
I'm glad we could help.
servants.
Wow, you did so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jenny was basically the only one that did
So
it.
do me a favor and put them
Awesome.
kind of out by like that rock outcropping, right there.
Like-
Yeah. So they're like coming forward and they have torches and they're like, what was that horrific sound? By the gods, what terror could have come from this? And are you all okay? And what? And you see them like walking cautiously with their torches towards you guys and like looking around.
We good.
Yes, we're fine. It's a long story, but in the middle of the night, these creatures crawled into our tent and tried to make off with our things. We had to run all the way out here, but they should be gone now.
All right, so you can move them up to where you guys are. So they're like, have you recovered your whatever it was that they stole?
We have, thank you.
All of you guys make a. Let me see if this would be perception or insight. I will let you choose whichever one you have a higher ability in or proficiency in between perception and insight. Go ahead.
12.
25.
10.
16.
Let's go perception.
Those of you. So you had what'd you have?
25.
Good lord. Anybody else have over a 20?
21.
Okay.
What?
So you two are kind of like, as Jenny's like describing to them what happened, you guys notice that like the guy, the commoner in the back, who seems to be like the one that's holding up the bag of things, he's not really holding up like a grain sack, he's got a torch. But he seems to be like not well. Like he seems ill and you notice he's like a very peaked like color and he's like doing, like he might throw up any minute and he's like,
Are you okay?
he's sweating. I don't feel well. I think I need to sit down. He sits down and the other commoners kind of move them like a little bit encircling him and they're like, Josiah, are you all right?
Can I make a medicine check since I'm a cleric?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you go over there to like examine him?
I don't get like super close.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a medicine check. 12.
He in appearance and symptoms, it looks like maybe some kind of illness, like a flu or a malaria or some kind of dysentery, because he's like sweating profusely. He's very like pale and kind of peaked, and just seems like weak and shaky and nauseous maybe.
Okay. I'll
and-
just tell
and
everyone around
queasy.
him, just like back up a little bit, just
And then they're
back up.
like,
How long have you been sick for?
I felt fine all night long. Since we've been walking, I feel like just, and then he barfs. And when he barfs, it's like, it's vomit, but it's also, you see that there's like blood in it too. And he's like, and he just barfs and he's like, help, my chest,
Is there someone nearby who could help him?
I mean, I have.
The commoners look to her and they're like, can you help him?
Yeah, I can cast Healing Word at first level.
And he's like, you two, and only you two, make a history check.
16.
10.
You notice as he's like leaning back now and like clutching at his chest, that there's like movement, and it reminds you of something that you kind of remember, but you see like directly under his clothing there's like rippling and movement, and he's like,
I just start yelling. I just say, back up, everyone get away from him right now.
Oh God, not again.
and his chest just starts heaving, and all of a sudden it just erupts. Much like the corpse of that flying demon creature erupted, there's gouts of flame that erupt with it. As this man's chest cavity just opens up, and just this abomination of gore and bodies emerge from this man's chest.
Oh, little tiny demon babies.
And you notice that these are small, like newborn babies, basically. So, Virginia, go ahead and set those up in the place of the man that once was. And then everybody will roll initiative.
Again.
Wait, what?
So just in a tight enclave, these things burst out, and they're ferocious little demon baby creatures. They don't actually have pitchforks. They're just claws and fangs, and they're just ravenous, and they have these little, imagine like a crying baby, but angry, and times 7 of them.
What the heck did he have little babies in
That's
him?
excellent. Yeah.
Why did this
All
guy
right.
swallow babies?
So, initiative.
22.
So, 22 for Andria.
Nats. Yeah.
3.
21.
DJ, you are winning candy right now.
I've got a 15.
21.
Dude.
15, Jordan.
Yes.
8.
8, Jenny. Them. Wow. You guys are in luck. DJ, that is some astounding luck that your rage is giving you, because they rolled a 2. All right. Andria, this happens, and you quick-wittedly anticipate that this is just a cluster of doom. So you see this eruption as these things burst out, but your fast-acting wits guide you to do something.
Yes.
What do you do?
Can I communicate with them?
Sure.
Okay.
How do you want to do that?
I think like a telepathic message to one of like
Okay.
the first one, I think. Yeah.
Okay. What do you say? What do you tell it telepathically?
Hey, see, I have the same type of infernal heritage. You wanna tell me what's going on right here?
Diplomacy 100.
It seems to acknowledge your telepathic message, and instead directs its attention to. It's still kind of looking in your general direction, but instead of looking directly at you, it looks at Magnus.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Next up. You're up.
Oh, I'm up.
So you see this happen. They burst out. You. There's like a moment, a brief pause, and they like, one of them looks at you, and then all of them look at you.
Which
I don't-
heart tells you to do.
Well, I'm gonna use mage armor.
Okay.
I don't have to roll anything for that, right?
You just
Alright, then I'm just
activate
gonna-
it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
All right.
Can I still do anything?
Oh,
or
you
is that
can
it?
run. Yeah, you got to move. Yeah.
Since I have mage armor, I should be fine with it, right?
It's up to you.
I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll
You
keep
got
it.
this, Magnus.
I'll keep it for now. That's it.
Okay. All right. Up next, Jordan.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to run up and smack one of them with my warhammer. That is a 15.
That hits.
Okay. And then that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. So you run up, you hit it, you do 7, it drops.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not all of them, but just that one. All right.
And then I'm gonna bonus action cast Sacred Flame cantrip on another one, which is a dex save.
Is that a bonus actionable thing? That's pretty
I
dope.
think so. Wait, let me check.
You check, and if it failed, it's save, which it did.
Nope, that's an action. Never mind.
Okay. So, Jenny, you're up.
All right. I'm also gonna advance, and I want to get in between from this commoner.
Okay.
Attack them. Just attack the closest one.
Natural 20 again.
I keep hitting
It's
things
dead.
over.
It's an auto kill.
Okay.
All right. Second attack.
18.
Hit. Damage.
2 plus 5, so that's 7.
Also dead. So knock down the 2 closest to you. Okay. All right. That means that you are up, DJ.
All right.
You're still ranged,
Hmm.
so you can move in and attack if
Yeah,
you so
I'm
desire.
gonna run up to the little babies.
Okay.
And let's go with some more great axe work, I guess. So I'm gonna roll the hit. 13.
Hit.
Okay, and then do this is 12. 12 plus 3.
Dead. Drop 1 in front of him.
Okay.
That it?
And I guess I can attack again. 19
Hit.
and D12. 5.
5 total? 5 total can't be right. What'd you roll?
5 plus 6.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
So
Now
11?
it's dead.
Okay.
Drop another one. Okay. So, let's see.
Oh god.
All 3 of you guys that ran up need to make dex saves.
Okay. Can I use danger sense here to get advantage?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay.
Got a 9.
What?
11
What'd
plus
you roll?
2. 13 or... We're gonna go with 13.
Okay.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Tee hee 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 hee. All right. Explosions abound. So, Virginia, I need you to count. How many people are next to DJ? How many dead ones? 2?
1, 2, yeah, 2 right here.
Okay. So that would be 9 damage, but you made your save, so you're only going to take 4. Now eliminate those corpses for me. Jordan, you will take 6 damage, and Jenny, you will take 6 damage. I'll take the dead ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many are left in the circle there?
1.
Just 1. All right.
It's menacing.
It's
around.
it's going to run straight towards you, which allows both Jordan and DJ to get attacks of opportunity. So go ahead and make an attack of opportunity against it.
16.
That's a
What's that
hit.
look like?
Roll damage.
Yeah, just roll d20.
You roll damage. You might kill it.
Oh, okay.
D20. 15.
6 points of
Did I
damage.
lose it?
15, and you have to add your,
Okay.
your
Yeah,
attack.
and you hit.
Remember?
All right. So you guys squash it.
17.
Oh, sorry. You guys squash it. It pops. You take 1 damage. Hand me that corpse.
A lot of demons.
And that's when the rest of them pop up.
Oh my Jesus!
Are you?
So, straighten those up for me. They're gonna come
It's okay.
up over the hill.
It's fine.
Actual
They won't actually be able to get to you this round, but they swarm up over the hill, running furiously, viciously, baby screaming and clawing and gnashing with their teeth,
Okay.
running towards Magnus.
They
Okay.
really want this thing, man.
Top of the order, Andria, you hear this barrage of screeching babies behind you. And you turn and you're like, oh! And there's just like a swarm of them coming up over these hills.
I want to cast darkness.
Good move. Where are you casting it?
By the hill.
Like show.
So they're running, they ran up, they spent their round running up over the hill. So they're up to here.
Yeah. Where I'm standing. Let's
Okay,
go with that.
so in your area?
Yeah.
And what's the range on darkness?
60
Meanwhile,
feet? No.
okay, Virginia, you're up.
All right.
So the range, I'm sorry. What's the area of effect? Like I need to know, is it 10 by 10, 20 by 20?
Here, I'll look it up.
Darkness.
I might beat you to it.
And you're gonna probably wanna write that on your sheet next to your spell.
Darkness. 60 feet.
15-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, 15-foot radius sphere.
Okay. So you basically get enough to cover yourself, Magnus, and the commoner, who is now crapping herself because there's a horde of demon babies. So you guys are in this globe of darkness right now. Keep that handy,
Okay.
because I need to know. I'm assuming that they have disadvantage if they go in there to try to attack.
I have dark vision, so I should be
A
fine.
creature with
right?
dark
Nope,
vision
this is
can't-
magical darkness.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. Now, I mean, it's not like the darkness comes around you and you lose your sense of direction. So you could back out that way.
So if I go and attack this guy over here,
You can't see that guy over there. Right now, so basically you heard this sound, you look over your shoulder, see this mob of these things running towards you, and all of a sudden it is pitch black, like you're in a black velvet bag. You can't see anything. There's no texture to it. You don't feel the darkness, but you are in complete shadow. You know your bearings, so if you want to burn your movement to back out, you know where your friends just were.
Kind of just whack at the guy in front.
Blindly whack? Absolutely. You have disadvantage.
I love blind whacking.
Whack away. So in this case, you take the lower of the two rolls.
Okay, so that's 8, and then that's 15.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Blind whacking, and this was with my rapier. So
Yes. D8.
Yeah, D8, and then 6 damage.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. That's enough. Screech.
Actually, you don't have to back up. 'Cause
Yeah.
Make a dex save at disadvantage. Disadvantage.
I know. You said dex save,
Yeah.
and that's 15.
Okay. You jump back as you hear the sound of and this little thing explodes.
Fancy.
Okay. Next. Jenny. No, sorry, Jordan.
Okay.
You get to go.
Okay. I'm gonna just. we're
So
just
bear in mind that there's a black
Uh
sphere,
huh. And
but you still see around that sphere from where you are at, you see a few of these things and you hear all of them running in this direction.
okay, so if you were to guess how far across it is from the guy on that end to the guy on this end, how much would you say?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. I might just cast. Wait, where is it? Okay. I'm just gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So my spiritual weapon comes out, and I'm gonna cast it towards the ones that I can see over here.
This will represent your spiritual weapon.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast it to the ones that aren't in the darkness over here,
Okay.
and it's gonna whack at one of them.
Okay.
That's 16.
That's a hit.
And that's 10 points of damage.
It's dead.
Okay.
It pops. And your spiritual weapon takes 4 hit points of nothing. All right. So,
Yes.
okay.
And then I'm gonna. Is Magnus out of the darkness because he jumped back?
No.
No?
Because it's a 15-foot sphere.
Yeah.
No. You would be at the edge.
Okay. Then I'll move up where I'm close to the edge of the darkness, but not in it.
Okay. So basically to like here.
I'll just like turn around.
Magnus is going to run right into you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Jenny.
Alright, first thing I want to do is use my healing hands on myself, so it's just 6 points of HP.
Okay.
And then,
That's a bonus action, right?
yes.
Okay.
And then approach basically to like, but I don't want to be, can I not be in the darkness here?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
about right.
And I'll just take a shot with my bow.
Okay.
$15.
Hit.
Alright. Six plus 3, 9.
Like a little firecracker. Okay. DJ.
Hammer time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna throw my hammer at the farthest.
The problem is you have there's black here, basically.
So I can't. So I
in
can
this
just. Can I
15-foot
walk
radius.
outwards? so I
Yeah,
can
you could
see
walk.
anything?
You can move
Yeah,
to
that way.
there, and then you could see these guys.
Mhm. Yeah, that's. I'm trying to hit the farthest guy with
Okay.
my light hammer.
All right, whip it.
Whip it real good. So
Oh,
20.
It's dead.
nice.
Gotcha.
Do you have another light hammer, or was that your only
That
one?
was my.
There's
hammer.
only
Rip. All right. You're like, I still have a round. Damn it. Okay. They advance. So this one's gonna go blindly attack that
No.
kind commoner lady
She deserved it.
with
She didn't help
disadvantage,
us.
and it fails.
Oh, I see. Oh,
It's not that bad.
My brethren betrayed me.
It's not that bad. Another one blindly attacks the commoner, missing. Blind attack on you, miss. Blind attack on you. You know what's awesome? When you have disadvantage and you roll 2 20s. Ha ha! I'm not normally an adversarial DM, but that's kind of dope. Look at that. Croft, you want to frame that up? Take a picture. All right. So it's not all that bad. It's not all that bad.
That's sick though.
But you'll
Maybe not
take
for you,
a
but-
total of 9. 9 damage.
That's funny.
That I don't know if I've ever done that in all seasons. I don't know if I've ever rolled 2 natches on a disadvantage. That's pretty epic.
Legendary.
He won't get to attack this round. These two will. It's harder to move these demon babies than you guys think.
Do you want me to just?
Almost. All right, those two can attack. So Jenny, disadvantage. Oh no, you're.
I'm
That's
outside
not
the
disadvantage.
darkness.
What's your AC?
My AC is 15.
Okay, 2 hits. Take a whopping 7 total. That's it. All right, the other 2 are not in range yet. But they're moving. Okay, so top of the order. You're in darkness and you feel ouchy little things attacking you. And you hear them. You hear them next to you and they're like... And in fact, make a... what languages do you speak again?
Common and infernal.
You hear, like amongst the screeching and attack growls, you hear a refrain. You hear like them saying the same thing a couple times over and over again. But it's not in those languages that you speak.
Oh.
It'd be like if somebody was saying something in a language you didn't speak, but you heard them repeat it multiple times. So let's say make an insight or perception. I guess this would be perception.
12.
You can't quite make out the full thing, but you hear Sayuk. And then it's like Sayuki. But there's so much of a cacophony of baby noise that it's almost hard to hear what they're saying. Okay, so you are up. You feel them near you, you hear them, they're chattering, you felt their claws dig into you, but you yourself are in your own sphere of darkness. What do you do?
Let's go with mirror image and like try to run away.
I will let you not waste that spell slot by
Okay.
advising you that a mirror image in darkness would be pointless.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're going to dispel your own spell. But then that's...
Yeah. Okay.
Running away is a good idea.
But I don't know if like I could do like the retreat thing in
You
darkness.
can disengage.
Whack 'em with your staff.
So you can disengage,
Okay.
which puts you away from the attack that you're sustaining, and then you could safely move out of your own darkness.
If that's the safer option.
I mean,
So-
safer is, that would be your safest
Yeah.
option.
Okay.
So you disengage, and then you run out of the darkness, seeing your own sphere. Now you can choose to drop your darkness spell if you want, but it seems to be having an effect in terms of slowing them down. So. All right, up next is,
Howdy. Okay.
you're still in the darkness.
Why hasn't the commoner moved yet?
You don't know. She's in darkness.
Can I go grab her and pull her out?
You can try with disadvantage, because you're still in darkness.
What would that be? Would that be...
It would be an athletics roll.
Okay.
You're basically gonna like rescue tackle her out.
At disadvantage?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
So, 19.
Okay. So you can rescue tackle her out over to here to the edge of this little berm, and you're out of the darkness, and she's sustained some damage, but she still seems to be conscious, and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much, sir. I would be doomed in this infernal blah blah blah." And she's like just very grateful. All right, Jordan. From your vantage point, you can still see, well, these ones are still in darkness, but you could see that Jennie is being assailed
Okay.
by.
I'm gonna use
small
my
mob.
movement, and I'm gonna run in front of Magnus and that lady. So I'm standing in front of them.
Okay.
So I'm not directly in front of them. I'm maybe just a little bit like
That's in the darkness.
no, like still out of the
Okay.
darkness.
Okay.
Just like that.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon
Yep.
and just
You're
Whack.
gonna have to.
which ones are out of the darkness?
Those are. But
Those are-
how can you command your spiritual weapon to attack something that you can't see?
Oh, I can't see.
Because the sphere of darkness is here. So not when you moved.
Oh, okay.
Now when you were here, you could do that
yeah,
first.
I'll do that
Okay,
first then.
so when you're here, you tell your
Yeah.
spiritual weapon to attack this one, and
Yes,
then you move
and then
to
I
cover.
run.
Okay.
That's 17.
Hit.
13 points of damage.
Pop. There's just lots of baby guts all over the place.
Which weapons
All
are
right.
rampage?
So that is you, Jenny. You're up. You're being attacked by 2 demon babies.
Let's attack some babies. That's 18.
Hit. Full damage.
8.
Dead. And second attack.
9.
Yes. Deck save.
20.
You only take 1 hit point of exploding baby damage. As that one is dead.
Standard damage.
All right, DJ, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna have to go get that hammer back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run around the spectral weapon.
Yep. You grab your
Or
hammer,
you can just went through.
and you see this sphere of darkness still occurring.
Wanna hop in?
But throw it again.
Throw the hammer blind. Throw the hammer
Everyone's
blind.
saying that, but I'm gonna just run into it.
Okay, your turn is over. Dun dun dun. Ah. All right. They don't know because they're also in darkness. But the one that can see Jenny still will attack. Yes. Then I have to make a bunch of dumb blind attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Virginia, move all 5 of these babies towards Jordan. And the dark sphere
Let's go.
erupts in
Okay. I'm ready for
stupid
it.
babies that are blind attacks. That might hit. Disadvantage, I got a 17 for the low roll. What's your AC?
16.
That's a hit.
Bro, I got full
Take
hit points.
5. All right, the second one at disadvantage. Miss. Third one at disadvantage. Miss. Fourth one at disadvantage. Miss. And the last one. Jordan, you're just assailed by a bunch of demon babies who are all surrounding you and clawing at you, but only one of them actually hit. And that is the end of the demon baby turn. The commoner lady begins crawling to safety over the berm, so you can move her over to the other side of the berm. That commoner joins her, and they're like holding up their torches, and they have like sticks. The commoner back there hides behind Andria, and is like, "Save us!" And that's all. All right, top of the order, you're up.
All right.
You see the actually they're closer because they're. So they all this cluster just attacked Areia. So you are
Unfazed.
able to see them now. Your sphere is someone's still in your sphere of darkness though. You heard a giant thumping footstep sound, but you're not sure what that was.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't see beyond it, so you should probably shoot like an Eldritch Blast in there, blind, just to.
It must be a big monster.
It could be a giant demon person.
Decisions.
Decisions indeed.
I'm just gonna. Can I? I'm gonna use Chill Touch, which is like a skeletal hand for like helping fight. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna do it in the darkness. Like put it in there.
Okay, no.
Okay. You would roll with disadvantage, I guess, because you can't see.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna bump into a little hand.
10,
So roll it again. So it's either 10 or
3.
3. So the chill touch,
It's a ranged attack.
yeah, it misses.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You are up.
Awesome. So they're out of darkness now, right?
Yeah, you could see them all,
Heck
and they are
yeah.
all just. They're basically trying to get past Areia, who right now is just like a column of
I'm like 9 feet tall. I'm
Yeah.
just standing there.
right. But
I'm
you
like,
do
oh,
notice
goodness.
something. If they continue in this fashion next round and encircle her, they will actually have advantage because they'll just have her completely flanked. That said, what do you do?
I'm like, oh, hey, Magnus. As in just like,
Well, they're coming after me mostly.
They're
because
coming
I-
after the thing that you got.
Yeah. So I'll run over here and hope they'll go away from you next time, and then shoot my bow and arrow. So like, I don't want to put them by there though. Either. Is this like?
That's about, about a pencil is what I say is 30 feet.
Alright, so I'll do that. Close
Okay.
enough where they could still.
Excellent. All right, Jordan.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, can I still shoot?
Yes.
Oh.
Sure. Move, shoot.
Okay, so that's 17.
Hit.
Heck
Roll
yeah.
damage.
And then short bow's D6. That's up to 5 damage.
It's actually not dead.
We got a
You
live
stick one with an
for this.
arrow. All right. You're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn slightly,
Mhm.
still in all of their, so they're all in range with me.
Yes.
Okay, so then that's fine. Then I'm just gonna take my hammer and swing at one of them.
Okay.
That's an 18
Hit.
plus 6. That's 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay, and
Make a
then
dex save.
dex save. Okey-dokey. That's an 8.
You take 1.
And then I'm gonna use my War Priest so I can take another action attack as a bonus action.
Mhm.
It's 22.
Also a hit.
9 points
Also an
damage.
explosion.
Alright,
Roll a dex save.
14.
That's a make. You only take 1 damage. 1 more for the pile. All right. That is the end of your round, presumably.
Yes.
Jenny.
All right. Can I travel around this way of the darkness? Or is this darkness still too?
So the darkness is basically here. It's like a 15-foot radius from this point. So right now you're not in the darkness. You could go around this way. That would be the closest way within your movement range.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll travel up.
All right. You get a flanking bonus, so you get advantage.
17.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
3 plus 5.
That's a kill. Both of you make a dex check.
13.
You only
12.
take 2. It's- Another firecracker pops. All right, DJ.
I'm gonna continue walking.
Wait,
through the
did you have
dark.
2 attacks?
Yeah. Well, I attacked with advantage, so I do 2 attacks.
Yeah, go ahead.
16. Do I also get advantage on the next one?
No, because you killed
Alright.
the one that was between you.
So that's 16
Carry on.
and 12.
Dead. Make another dex check.
That's a 9.
7.
You take 3 each.
And then one of them.
Oh,
Oh,
one of these long guys.
Okay,
I'm getting some.
DJ, you're up.
Continuing walking through the darkness.
You emerge from the
Hop out
darkness
on the other side and like, hey guys.
and you see a little demon guy that you could reach and attack
Okay.
if you were so inclined.
So, I do have my hammer back,
Yes.
and I'm gonna throw it at him from this distance.
Yeah, you're like point blank first.
All right.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
5.
No. 5 plus what? What's your dex
well, that's-
bonus
that's
and your
my-
proficiency bonus?
5.
Okay, so 10.
Okay, and then this. Or no, it's a D4. This guy.
8.
Everybody make a dex save. Not everybody.
13.
Just the people close.
20.
Mhm.
13.
You guys only take 3. That one was a big firecracker. It just popped up. And now, momentarily, there is naught but silence. and just a field covered in gore. Just flesh, innards, blood, everything you could possibly imagine.
We did that.
Covered in gore. And
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh, it's this one.
Okay.
Thought it was more minions.
no. Spaceship.
More.
and that's when the dragon comes in. No, just kidding. All right, so you guys are a little feel like you're kind of in a cesspool of destruction, but you manage to, kind of slough most of it off. Your armor and clothing will be in need of some care, but overall, you're all alive still. And there you find yourself. What do you do?
We're
Okay,
alive.
who's hurt right now?
I'm
all
not
hurt.
feeling
I'm
too
not
good.
feeling
And then the two commoners that are over there. I say, are you guys hurt?
Just the one lady
Okay.
who Magnus
Come over
rescued.
here. Come here.
She
Come here.
cautiously
And
approaches.
then I will use
Are
10.
you sure there's no more of them? She
If
looks
there
around
is,
the
then
ground.
we'll kill them.
Let's
Yeah.
hope so.
You'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Is the darkness still there?
No, you dispel it?
Sure.
Okay.
Just
No,
leave
it's
it. Let's leave it.
I'm gonna use 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing
In
at second level.
in this field?
Do you guys want to leave or should I heal us now?
Does it matter?
Ow.
Let's heal now.
Heal. Okay.
You sure we want to stay in this field where we've just seen a bunch of demons and not try to get back to the heavily armed campsite?
Can I
What if-
cast it while we go, or is it like a stationary thing?
I'm gonna say if you're doing it as a ritual casting, you'd need to be in one spot.
Okay.
don't
What's the
care.
consensus? Should we go or should I cast it and then we go?
Well, if they're back at the camp.
At least the camp has a variety of heavily armed guards.
Maybe.
Does
And
make
not
a
just
difference.
any variety. 60 dragonborn paladins.
Okay, I think we should.
And Smitty.
I'll cast
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'll cast it when we get there.
I'm sure they
But
probably have
the
lots of
most
them.
injured people should go first.
That's me. Okay. Let's go.
Are you?
I'm gonna walk with him.
Yes.
Can somebody
feel
flank
hurt.
the commoners, make sure they're all covered?
I will take
Yeah.
up
Okay.
the
We'll
rear.
keep them in the
So, in your marching order, you guys ensure that the commoners are protected. Who's on point? Who's taking the lead?
Who's taking the lead?
I'll go first
You?
because I have the most damage.
Okay.
Make perception roll there, Jenny,
Don't worry.
as you proceed on point.
20.
20.
She keeps rolling natural 20.
These are my lucky dice.
Okay, so you know that you guys like chased that little demon baby quite a ways, right?
Yeah.
And so you got a bit of a walk back, and you were running that whole time. So you got a bit of a walk back. But as you're on point, you hear like from that direction, back towards the camp, you hear distant like echoes of that similar kind of like screech, like but it's not that loud because it's like a half mile away. But you hear that, and it's not just one of them. It's like many of them. Like it's almost like the sound that the demon babies, when that great throng of them popped up of like crying baby noises, except it's the screech and it's coming from the sky in that direction towards the camp.
Oh no.
And it's
Very-
very distant. And had you not rolled such an amazing perception check, you might not have even heard it because it's so far away.
They're just gonna hold everybody. Wait, I hear way far. I think there's more of them back.
Where?
Ahead. I can't quite make it out, but it sounds like more of those creatures.
Well, that's towards the camp.
I know. I
Do you
mean,
think they'll be okay? I mean, there are 60 of them.
I'm gonna run ahead to the camp.
Should
Run,
I not
run?
heal us
Run,
first?
Okay.
Goodbye.
I want to drink my healing potion before.
Okay. You can drink a healing
Should I
potion.
give you guys
The commoners are like fearful and they're like, what should we do, Areia?
Just stay back here, okay? Just like near us. Don't go running off ahead, but don't stay too far behind, okay?
How much does the healing potion do? So I got it from Flynn.
Roll 1d8 plus 3.
$11.
Okay. So your you're walking with the commoners, or are you stopping to do your healing ritual?
I mean, you just drank a healing potion. You're starting to run, so I'm just gonna say, okay, follow me. We're just gonna move a little bit faster towards the camp, and then we'll keep in pace with everybody else who's running.
There's a difference between walking and running.
Yeah, I know.
The only person who said there's running is you. So all the rest of you guys start running too?
Speed walking.
Speed walking.
So I'll run. I'm running.
You're
Okay.
running. Are you running?
What's your
Yeah,
movement?
that's just
Okay, we'll all just run.
My
then.
movement is 30.
What's your movement?
35, and then I also have cunning action, so I can.
So you're hauling.
Oh yeah,
You're
I'm just
like 120
darting.
feet.
Okay. So much like the initial chase, within a matter of a couple minutes, you're significantly further ahead than everybody else. The commoners are running at about a speed of 25.
Can I?
They are not great.
Dude, can I pick them
athletes.
up? Because I do have.
You are strong, but that's going to slow you down.
But I have powerful build, which means I count as one size larger when determining.
If you
carrying
picked one
capacity.
up and he picked up
Just sling them over your
several
shoulder.
others,
I feel like that sheep carrying
Yeah.
where you put the legs and the
Yeah.
arms.
okay.
And then we just go running.
All right, so now you guys are up to speed. Okay. Meanwhile, you are running significantly faster.
Yes.
You hear now what Capella was describing. This barrage of these shrieks up ahead. You additionally see like flashes of light from the sky
Oh, I don't
in the
like that.
direction you're going in. Like, not all that different from the fireball that assailed.
Can I keep running and yell back to them what I see?
No,
Are
you're
I'm
like
I'm way too far.
you're like maybe 4 football fields ahead of them. There's no yell back. Like,
All right.
You're, every 6 seconds you're going triple speed. Whereas, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm a speedy boy.
so
All right.
you get continuously closer. And as you're getting closer, you hear those sounds, the screeching, nearer to you. Make a perception check.
Oh no. Where's Erik?
I like how you're just running straight into a horde.
26.
You see 2 of the winged creatures, and I mean like the bigger ones, screeching down towards you. Like you were running, looking up ahead, you saw flashes of light, like, a couple hundred yards up ahead. And then like you kind of stop and you hear that screech, and it sounds peculiar, like very, very frighteningly closer than the ones that you heard up there. And as you look up, you see 2 of these things dive bombing towards you.
Well,
You've also got the orb.
Oh
And
my
we'll
God.
find out what happens on the next episode of TD High School Students, the Medusas. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you next time.